Elon Musk has a reputation for working long hours and being extremely dedicated to his work. There were times when he didn't leave the Tesla factory for 3 or 4 days, working more than 120 hours a week, sleeping on the conference room table and on the couch in the factory. If you're watching this video, chances are you're also looking for ways to achieve a work-life balance. Musk's work habits may not be sustainable or healthy for everyone, or for anyone. But if we take a closer look at how he does things, we can learn and maybe try to do things differently. In 2018, Tesla had missed its production targets for the Model 3 electric car. This led to a drop in Tesla's stock price and raised concerns about the company's ability to meet its ambitious production goals. Later on, a Tesla Model S crashed into a concrete barrier in California, killing the driver. The National Transportation Safety Board launched an investigation into the crash, which raised questions about the safety of Tesla's autopilot system. Subsequently, Tesla announced that it was laying off 9% of its workforce in an effort to reduce costs and improve profitability. Musk gave an emotional interview with the New York Times in which he discussed the toll that his work had taken on his personal life. He acknowledged that he had been working more than 120 hours a week and that it had resulted in physical exhaustion and difficulty sleeping. He also admitted to using sleeping pills to help him fall asleep and that he sometimes had to rely on his friends to drive him to work because he was too tired to drive himself.
22 hours a day, or like how many
I
hours?
was working, so 7 days a week, sleeping in the factory. I worked in the paint shop, general assembly, body shop.
You ever worry about yourself imploding? Like it's just too much?
Absolutely. No one should put this many hours into work. This is not good. And people should not work this hard. They should not do this. It's very painful.
Painful in what sense?
It hurts my brain and my heart.
In a subsequent interview with Recode in 2019, Musk spoke about the importance of work-life balance and how he stepped down as chairman of Tesla's board of directors and made an effort to reduce his work hours to around 80 to 90 hours a week. He also acknowledged that he had made mistakes in the past by prioritizing work over his personal life, and that he was trying to find a better balance. Incorporating personal interests into your work routine is like building a breakfast bowl. You start with a base of work tasks and add in your personal interests as toppings, creating a balanced and satisfying mix. Musk has been known to hold meetings while walking or hiking, which allows him to get some exercise while also conducting business. That's one way to increase your motivation, focus, and energy levels while also pursuing activities that bring you joy. Similar to how a lot of successful people incorporate exercise into their work routine, such as playing squash or golf with their business partners or colleagues. This not only saves time but also serves as a good relationship-building practice. Quoting from Simon Sinek, "Work-life balance is not about balance, it's about priorities." What's important to you? You have to make time for what matters most. Sinek emphasizes the need to prioritize personal time and activities that are important to us rather than trying to achieve a perfect balance between work and personal life. He believes that by making intentional choices and prioritizing what matters most, then we can achieve a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Imagine that the glass represents the amount of time you have in a day, and the water represents the tasks and activities you need to complete. If you try to fill the glass with too much water, it will overflow and spill. What if we do that differently? Let's use rocks to represent important tasks that require your immediate attention, and the sand represents small, less important tasks, and water represents the nice-to-have activities that you would like to do. If you were to pour the sand into the glass first, followed by the rocks, and then the water, the rocks may not fit properly and the water may spill over the top. However, if you were to place the rocks in the glass first, followed by the sand, and then add the water, everything would fit perfectly. Musk has spoken publicly about the toll that his work has taken on his mental health, and he has made an effort to prioritize self-care activities like meditation and regular exercise. By taking care of his mental and physical health, Musk is better able to handle the demands of his work and personal life. It's also important to set realistic goals and expectations for both work and personal life. In a marathon, runners need to pace themselves and not sprint at the beginning, or they risk burning out before reaching the finish line. Runners train and prepare for a marathon by setting smaller goals and gradually building up their endurance. They break down their goals into smaller, achievable steps and work towards them consistently. Musk has a reputation for setting impossible goals and smashing them. While he has acknowledged the personal toll that this can take, he continues to prioritize his business ventures and pursue ambitious goals. The price is he is still working to the edge of sanity. For us ordinary folks, perhaps thinking about migrating to Mars is way over our head. Let's focus on incorporating our personal interests into our work, just like building up our breakfast bowl or prioritizing our life like rocks, sand, and water. We should also set realistic goals and have a long-term mindset, much like a marathon runner. Let's chat about where you're at in your career. Share your current situation in the comments below, and let's support each other in our professional pursuits. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on more awesome content. If you're thinking about making a job change, we've got you covered with another helpful video. Thanks for tuning in, and we can't wait to catch up with you again soon.